Oh yeah. Mr. Captain Morgan, how you doing, my buddy? Hello everyone. Welcome to HO Cignare Online. This is your friend Cignare, and today we're going to talk about a few things. And we try to focus on the great and good things, the amazing things that are happening in our project. Oops. Something did not went accordingly. So give me 1 second, I'll get right back on it. Holy guacamole. 2 seconds. Don't be shy. Stay tuned. Here we go. Sorry about that. We've been doing a lot of testing, a lot of changes in our server, so please bear with us. We're definitely trying to change the entire perspective of our server and everything else that you guys know about this game. And make no mistake, it's not an easy task. That being said, my friends, bon chakalaga. So let's go ahead and mute the music. Well, welcome everyone, and thank you so much for 3 years, 4, 5, 6, 7 years we've been on this project, and it seems like it was yesterday. Unfortunately, we have gotten to a couple of change of event in the last, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 months. And as I said earlier, we're not going to focus on that. We're not going to even bring up the fact is that our programmer potatoes and Mr. James Bryan stole everything that we had. But right now, we're going to put that aside, and we're going to show you some of the things that we've been doing. I'm going to try to stay focused on topic by topic. But as I talk, I'm going to go and walk around and show you guys that our population and our maps will be changing, in additional to some of the things, or some of the many things that we're actually doing right now. Every map is going to be absolutely epic. You're not going to see them empty. We are designing each and every map to make sure that within the amount of players that will be active, as we know in certain maps, you won't be able to, you're not going to be able to say, oh man, there's too many people here, I got to go to another map that I don't want to. That's not going to happen. We will definitely consider every single time we do an update the amount of players and how many people are online often. Now, with that being said, one of the things that we are working on is we're going to pretty much change every single skin in the entire game. Like, it's going to be brand new, all the skins. None of these old mobs are going to be here. We're not going to use anybody else work as well. We're going to create our own skins, our own project, our own graphic, our own design. Everything is going to be absolutely new. And of course, we've been working on this in the last 2 months. Our new programmer is absolutely supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I have to give Mr. Author and, of course, Benji the props for all this. I mean, they are the ones, they are the architecture of all this. And make no mistakes, they are incredibly dedicated and demonstrating an amazing amount of love for what they have in this game. And it's incredible how in 2 months we have gone, not even 1 month. We did in 1 month what didn't do in 3 years. That's absolutely insane. And unfortunately, the last 3 years was a waste of our time, was a waste of my time, was a waste of a lot. And wait, why? I didn't kill anything. What do we have? Who is here? Do I have? No, let's see. It's probably another. It's got to be Benji. He's somewhere here. I haven't killed any mob. I just started. um, the NPCs, the mobs, the maps, everything is going to be changed. Eventually, this game is going to be a full remaster, as I promised from the beginning of my journey. Yeah, there's been a lot of obstacles. It hasn't been easy. I gotta promise that. But I feel in my bones that we are at the right path now. The person who we have now, Mr. Alter, working gratefully for us, and absolutely an astonishing person with a great level of integrity that you guys can even imagine. And the fact is that I I have no words. I have no words. The fact is that we have changed a lot of things internally. We have fixed all the shortcuts and things that they were created by the old programmer. Fact is that the game got really fucked up in the hands of that coward. I don't even want to mention his name. But anyways, look at all this. Look at this. It's completely packed. So for those who start the game, are going to have an amazing time finding no recent finding experience. It's just absolutely insane. And this is just double to what we have. If we actually do the server state, let's see. It's literally 18,000 mobs in the server. We normally used to between 6, 7, or 8,000. Those are the ones. 9,000 maybe was the last effort, which it wasn't done properly. That's why we had to do it in the right way. Now imagine you being a low level and going through here. You're not going to be hunting for good experience. It's just going to go smoothly. The way the experience have developed is also being changed because it was screwed to a level that eventually everybody's character is going to go nuts. So, I mean, this is insane. Look at this. I love it. Remember, all these skins are going to change. We are not using none of the old skins. We're going to completely change every single skin in the game. There are a few mobs. There are a few mobs that are not easy to change the skin or colors, but we are going to continue pushing to. I mean, it's not that it's impossible. We have worked a few, and we only show some of them. We haven't shown actually the work that we've done. We were just testing some of the things that we were doing, and me and Benji, or Benji and I, and Mr. Alter. We were just going on a wow sprint. And walking through all these maps and seeing the population of every map is absolutely insane. Of course, there's going to be certain maps like in Premium Zone. When we get to the point where you have too many players in one map, of course, we are going to have a lot more maps than we used to. All the maps that you guys know, right? They're being empty for the last 3 years because our old programmer couldn't do anything about it. And it's not that we didn't have what we needed. It's just the fact is that we didn't have the brain that it was required to get to where we needed to get. And unfortunately, the focus of that wasn't to develop or implement anything in the game, but to plant the right time to strike against those who have trusted you and loved you and provide for you and your family, you schmuck son of a gun. And then you go ahead and betray us and steal from us. That's okay, bro. The fact is that the law will take care of you, and the time will come when redemption take place. But right now, revamp it is our goal. And yes, once we get to certain points of the game, a lot of the structures are going to change. A lot of the graphics are going to change. A lot of this stuff that you see right now will either change to a better look than different colors to give it a new look. All the NPCs are also going to be revamped. You basically, everything that you remember about the game will be changed. It's going to feel like a brand new game. And in fact is that the ability of creating new mobs is in the table. It's not something that we're no longer questioning. The respawning of how many mobs per maps that we want is no longer a question. The empty maps and creating new spawning for those mobs and creating new mobs that are going to be on those maps are no longer a question, right? Um, some of these maps, they are large enough. We might even double what it already has here, like right here. Look at this. It's a lot of them, but we weren't used to of that many mobs. Basically on the maps, this is basically a little pump up, and I mean I've been to Nika, and it's crazy. And the fact is that we're also going to make some decisions when it comes to the amount of mobs on the maps. Like some maps have 4 mobs. Some maps have mobs from other maps that we might be able to consider. Say, you know what? Each map is going to have its unique mob, right? It's not going to be all over the place. So, there's like 4 or 5 different mobs here. And let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 different mobs on Nereus. Some of the mobs on Nereus could be relocated. We'll definitely, but the idea of having too many different kinds of mob on one map doesn't make sense. We will have mini bosses that you're going to be able to enjoy. They're just going to be triple, quadruple, maybe 5, 6, 7 times the experience that some of the regular mobs have. So you may see, for example, an ice goblin. It's no longer going to be called the ice goblin. We're probably going to call him something else. But then you're going to see another kind that is similar to the ice goblin, but it's going to be a different color or a different skin graphic design. But it's going to give you 10 times the experience. You're going to see through all the maps per capital. Let's say for every 20 ice goblin, you're going to see 1 mini boss. So if there is 800 goblins in the map, you're going to see, I don't know, quite a few mini bosses, and you can hunt them, and they're going to randomly drop amazing things. There's all the things that we're discussing on the table, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Absolutely. Again, some of these maps that normally weren't this populated, they're going to be even more populated once we start getting a larger community. It is within our hope and perception that once we get to where we want to go to release the let's say the initial client, because the old client is no longer going to be used. You have to re-download the new client, and of course you will be able to recover your account. There are certain individuals, due to the harm, due to the hate and atrocities they have committed against our server, they're no longer going to be allowed in our server. We now have the control of IP banning a few of the things that we weren't able to do before due to the lack of brains that we had. But now there's going to be a whole different world of how the game is managed, how the game is developed, the level of organized that this absolutely amazing programmer has. I mean, this guy is absolutely insane. Cybersecurity developer. I mean, he has a portfolio that shake my bones. I'll be honest with you. Of course, the bosses, you're no longer going to see the old bosses, right? This no longer going to look like this. We have designed quite a few that when you see them are going to be absolutely incredible. We even thinking about creating different levels of bosses per maps, which they'll be spamming, I don't know, between 4 to 6 hours. And these bosses are going to be just like the bosses but they're going to be depending on the map you are and on the ranking with that map belongs, what is going to drop, right? And there's another talk on the table that we're going to implement. And like I said, I'm getting out of my way here. I shouldn't be. But the idea of having several things that we've never seen before in this game, in my perspective, they're no longer a question. They're more of a when, are going to happen. And imagine an Easter egg on this game. I mean, an Easter egg. That's fucking insane. And a lot of these ideas come from the new programmer. This guy is just absolutely majestic. And I'm very proud, very excited, very honored to have him in our team. And you guys have no idea what not only in the little things that we have shared, but what's happening behind the scenes is absolutely insane. And holy shit, look how many harpies. It's just crazy. IKK, soon enough we'll say goodbye to your memories. Oh, there's going to be new, very soon, a Lava King. It's going to be made out of volcano rock lava. And of course, he's going to be on the reburn. And there's just too many amazing things happening. The idea of hunting bosses, getting experience, getting amazing items and rewards is absolutely going to be majestic. The reward systems, and when I mean systems in plural, because there's not going to be just one, an absolute amount of reward systems that we're going to have for players that play different types of game, different types of environment. Some people like to grind it. Some people like the end game. Some people like the PvP. Some people like to go straight to war and battle. Everything is going to be on the table. And the fact is that those maps that have incredible size or opportunities for populations are going to be full of rewards, because we're going to have not one, not two, but three different types of mobs. In addition to the basic mobs that we're going to have, we're talking about like mini bosses that are going to be dropping not only randomly packages and boxes that we already titled some of them, but the level of experience you're going to get from them are going to be amazing. The party system, while it's been talked, you guys are going to shock. And the fact is that it's going to be amazing. I have no doubt that the party system is going to blow you guys' mind. A lot of the people are used to what they have been seeing, in the last 15, 17 years of this game. We're going to step away from the basics. We're going to step away from basically the what you know. And we're going to bring to the table a brand new vision, a brand new perspective, and of course, a brand new start. However, we are not going to delete the data. We are going to continue whatever you were left behind. If you were level 125, then you were level 125. If you were level 130, you were level 130. And the fact is that we're going to have certain perimeters, or should I say zones, where there's certain things that a high level will not be able to do, just as much as the low level will not be able to go to, let's say, a level 25 to a level 200 map. It just doesn't make sense. That is still yet to be, determined, and what specifically are going to be the bottom line on this. And I just want to, like I said, I'm getting out of my head, I'm getting out of my head here, but holy shit. Of course, this map usually was packed, but by the way, the Wyverns, we are going to remove them from here. I believe that is one of the things. And the color is going to change, so it doesn't really matter. A lot of this also is going to change. The Suela, the design that we have chosen, is not bottom liner yet, but oh man. Red Turtles, of course. We're going to change the implementation of experience the other way around. So let me give you an example. If you are in a zone like this, let's say Zireni, and there's two types of mobs here. There's the aggressive and the non-aggressive. We're going to make it rewarding that, since the aggressive normally, attract, if you don't have an enemy, they really just go after you. And the non-aggressive, they just stay still. So you have to stop your movement to attack them, or if you're good, you will be able to do both at the same time, right? But because it's removing you from your path, we're going to increase the experience on those non-aggressive mobs. So you will be encouraged to attack them too as well. It will be boring if you just walk through a map and every mob that you walk by, it goes after you. That's too easy. But we're not going to make it, we're going to keep that basic on the table, but we're going to make it rewarding, meaning that we're going to have maybe 25% more experience or 15% more experience on those mobs that are not aggressive, so that you can go ahead and, enjoy having more experience. Blah 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 blah. but but the fact is that it is going to be something that we're definitely implementing, and we're changing around. Before it was the lower level that the aggressive gave you more experience, so it's going to be the other way around. However, the aggressive mob will have a fairly experience as well. So again, the entire experience system is changed to a fair and proper. It's not done yet. It's something that throughout the last few months we've been analyzing and hitting hard when it comes to brainstorming. I am absolutely amazed by a lot of things that I've been seeing. The server works so smoothly. Very soon, DirectX 9 will be implemented, and the DirectX 9 is definitely going to make the game engine absolutely much better. Blue Turtles. This place is going to be a special place. Small, but it's going to be special. This is one of my favorite training areas when I used to be a player. All right, so let me see, because I don't think Gorse is in this map. I think the test server does not have it, or yes, it does, but I don't think we can go in. Let's see, let's check. Oh yeah, I think this one does. The other one didn't. No, so it's here, but it's not here. So, by the way, all these skins are going to be fixed. The textures, everything is going to get fixed. So, let's see. I want to go to Neris. Where is Neris? Let's go to Mojas first. I want to show you Nika. Neris. And I'm being lazy. I'm not typing any code. So the fact is that we have completely removed anything that is old. So you won't, none of the commands, everything has been changed. All the commands, everything, 100%. Use what? Oh, the map is locked. I forgot. So we're going to have to, whether we want to or not. All right. Let's do this. Let's ensure. Unfortunately, I haven't memorized none of the codes, so we have to go slow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I found it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we're here. Nika. I wanted to go to the beginning. Let's see if we remember how to get to the beginning. It's a little maze in this dungeon, so I think it's here, not mistakenly. Of course, I think we're gonna remove the gargoyles and the bats from Nika. And since we are changing a lot of this skins and colors, it's just going to be phenomenal. I forgot the. Let me not get killed. Don't kill me. Ow, ow, ow. Damn it. Oh, bro. Let's see. Let's go someplace else. Nope. Don't want to be inside the walls. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, I know where I am. Now Nika is going to be moved, and it's going to be connected with 3 other maps. They're going to be related to the type of mobs are going to be in there. And make no mistake, this is going to be a high-level mob, probably 150, 175 levels. The way we're structuring the game, of course, Premium Zone is going to be expanded. There are 6 more other maps that are going to go to Premium Zone, which they will be populated. Some of them with some of the mobs that you already know, and some with new mobs. So not something will happen in the next 6 months, but it definitely will happen. However, the new mobs in terms of skins will definitely may be implemented within that time. This is something that, you know, Benji and I are dedicating some times to it, and life has been busy lately, but we'll get to it. Hey, shit. Am I lost or what? Should be center. There it is. Make a left. Yeah, I remember this. The big room is insane. Up. Ah, they did. Oops. Sorry about that. I'm trying not to click. There's so many mobs, you can't even find a spot to click without clicking on a mob. Of course, Nika is just absolutely insane. It's going to be epic when you guys get an opportunity to get to the ride. Let's see. that was loud. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find something here. We changed all the codes, so this sucks that I haven't memorized them yet. And there's a code will be able to help me. Oh, okay. So basically, what I want to do here is that you can see the spanning rate is going to be also changed. So mobs are going to respond much quicker. Instead of 20 seconds, 25 seconds, it's going to be like 10 seconds or less. So that also changed a lot. There you go. So it's getting populated because it has the old, but they're going to be responding a little faster than, at least 50% faster or 100% faster more than what it was. I mean, holy shuski. Again, I just wanted to come in, and it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a streaming, and once we get into the groove of game, we're going to be seeing more streaming. We're going to be doing live updates. We're going to be testing live. We're going to be showing the new skins and everything live. Right now, I just came back from a beautiful vacation to see my father, 80 years old, and oh wait, he connected. Oh, okay, cool. Look at that. So basically something like this, right? You're gonna have Nika, and then after Nika, you have a little dungeon. Now this map is not yet populated with mobs, but it will be. It will be fully populated. Some of you already seen this map before. This is not a new map. Damn it. No, I promise you next time we'll have a better setup on your streaming and my streaming, and it's not like I'm a professional streamer or something. Let's see if we can go to another map. No, that's not it. Okay. There you go. IKK is going to look similar to what the new one, of course. Like something like this, but it's going to look much better. The skins for this is also may change. We just got to make sure we stay focused on one thing before we get to that. The mobs they're gonna be on this map. They're gonna have relative skins that look like lava. So these mobs will probably be moved from this map. We have another location for them. These mobs will be removed as well. So there's going to be only two types of mobs in this map. There's going to be the main mob and then the mini bosses, which are going to be populated quite, because this is a large map. So there's going to be a lot of them. And eventually the mobs are going to be here. You're not going to be able to walk through here. We're going to populate this more because this is going to be a high level map. So most likely going to be more than 2-3 players in the map. We want to be able to put, 20-30 players in a map without on the large map for training, when you're grinding, without the need of crossing the entire map to get a decent herd, This map is going to be special because it's a bridge and it's so small from a map to another. It really doesn't have a large structure. It's just basically, I think it has the encampment right here, but that's the only value with math. So we're going to make it very special. Once we get to the part of really decorating this thing here properly, then we will. Of course, the animation is clearly active, so no, I'm gonna go through the front. Same thing for Robiton. Robiton is gonna be the wolf's house. And we're going to have different types of wolves. It's a huge map. I believe it has either the second or the largest town in the game. So it's going to be a point of entry. It's going to be a focus map. It's going to be a map that we're going to design to... What the hell did I just did? I went to the other side. It's going to be a map that is designed for players to station, It's going to become what Neris and Taros, back in the days used to be, most player. I mean, the incredible to-do list that we have now is just absolutely insane. And the fact is that it's all doable. It's incredible. And with the other program, it was like 90% of the time, it's like, I can't do this. I can't do that. And guess what? That is all over. It's locked. We're going to change the name of every single NPC that you know. We're going to properly set up every single NPC based on what they do. Every single NPC, when you click chat, it will tell you what the NPCs gives you information, relative information, not some gibberish random BS that nobody knows what it is. Binding and unbinding, both of them will be working properly. Not something we are focusing right now, but it's doable, easy, and it's on the to-do list. Random NPCs that you see like this will be focusing for reward systems. And so is this one back here as well. Barter Square, there's going to be some new things here. Of course, whatever NPC names that we're going to keep, we will remove. The only NPC name we will keep for our brother Rondak. He's the only one we're going to keep. Unfortunately, like I said, those who are involved with what happened to our server, will be removed completely from our history. Of course, premium zone is absolutely insane. And do I have a premium zone? What is the premium zone code? Let's see if I remember. It's been a while since I've done one. Okay, there it is. Interesting. Interesting. The code is not active. I know why, but we'll get it later. No big deal. This is just a... I don't think we have it here. No, we don't. It will be added. Anyways, premium zone is going to be absolutely insane. The cash shop, of course, we will be technically removing a lot of these items and adding them into the regular drop list for premium zone and bosses. So basically, the only thing you're gonna see here in the cash shops are gonna be experience items, VIP, things that are monthly, right? Everything else is going to be dropping from bosses. We will make a decision, but definitely between 80 to 85% of the cash shop will be dropping from bosses, premium zone. All the basic cash shop, you know, all the potions that you know about the cash shop, no matter if are single, party, or guild potion, they will be dropping from bosses and from premium zone. Of course, we may have them in the catch up, and they are going to be absolutely extremely low price, pennies, if I may say. A lot of those items are going to be shield. We're going to prepare a cash shop also. Not a cash shop. We're going to prepare a shop for all the oh my god, hybrid skills. So all the hybrid skills will be sold as well. We will choose an NPC for that. I'm not sure if it's going to be here in Vale, but we're definitely going to choose an NPC to put all the premium, sorry, all the hybrid. Wait, who is this? Oh, this is Alter. Mr. Alter! Holy shit! It's a pleasure to say hello to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the man. This is the guy. This is the one is making things happening here. Holy shit. Thank you for showing up, my friend. You are absolutely unequivocal. The man. Man. Wave, wave, wave. Yeah, man. You gotta give it to this guy, bro. This guy did in 3 weeks what we didn't do in 3 years, bro. And imagine what he has done after that. This guy has completely given a new face, a new look, a new journey to the entire game. And this guy is like persistent mind. Like I've never seen anybody so persisting about breaking whatever. I can't, no, the word "I can" does not exist on this man's vocabulary. It's absolutely majestic. I'm incredibly honored, my friend, to have you in my team. Absolutely honored. And I can't wait to the outcome of the majestic work that you're doing. And that's from my heart, buddy. Oh yeah. And now, since he have brought me a gift, I'm going to the premium zone. um, this is crazy. The portal. Way into those names. So of course you remember going through here. Normally there weren't that many mobs, but you will see definitely premium zone is going to be absolutely insane. We probably double the amount of mob in premium zone that already is now because we have a semi-large community. They are large level, and this is going to help them, get back to their groove. And the premium zone map, they're not going to be this many mobs. I mean, variety of mobs. We're going to put 2 mobs and Bygone, 2 mobs, 2 types of mobs in Marchland, and 2 types of mobs on Darkhold. And the fact is that there's no need for too many mobs, but of too many kinds, too many types of mobs. But I believe that, maybe 2 will be 3, maybe in some maps, depending how large the map is. But definitely 4, I don't think so. That will also give us an opportunity to add them in another map and change their levels to make, make space for players that are really dedicated to the grinding and want to get to level 150, 75. Now, the fact now that we can change the location of spanning, we can definitely use the largest area to kind of, spread out a little more mobs than certain areas. That gives it a fair, I would say, I don't know, a fair amount of mobs in the maps. Now you won't see dumb soldiers here, dumb soldier warriors anymore here on Darkhold. They're going to be all in. The dumb soldiers and dumb soldier warriors will be on Marchland. They will be replaced, not just removed. Replaced by let's say Gauss or any of these 2, right? The Gauss or the Gauls, whatever, however it's pronounced. And once we get to the task of map, shaping and developing and fixing some of these, I wouldn't say bugs because it doesn't really bother anyone. Like this right here, it's not harmful or anything. It just kind of looks a little like there was an altar or something here. Like there was an object, it was removed or it's invisible. It looks like it. We might make it not invisible, right? We make something put in there. Who never knows? But those are things on the table that not yet, just brainstorming. I'm extremely excited about the count and the amount of mobs on the server, and it's absolutely incredible. Let's see. Server. It shows you here. So yeah, we have 18,158 mobs. I remember screenshots that I used to post, and we have 8,000, 9,000, low 9,000s. So it definitely double. Oh! Zeal is insane. Zeal is going to be a phenomenal map because it's going to have absolutely crazy, like if a whole guild comes here, they don't even have to go through the whole map. Just stay in this spot, and then this other area. Where is it? That is Mr. Alter. Let me show you. Of course, there's going to be only 2 mobs here. The Formidable Warrior and the Earth Elementals. And then the red wavering that we know they are here at the beginning, they will be removed. They will be replaced for more earth elementals and more. Of course, in addition of those replacements, we're going to add also mini bosses to every single mob, right? So if you see an earth elemental, you're going to see the earth elemental and the mini boss earth elemental. Or the boss earth elemental, right? You're going to have the mini and the boss. Both are going to be excruciating, rewarding, and also majestically experience. It's just going to have, I don't know, 5-10 times more the experience of this mob. Look at this. I'm going to mute this part right here because it's loud. This is just him walking around from one spot to another. Oh, look at that. Back on it. I got an Emmy. This is crazy. I love the amount of mobs that are implemented. Of course, there's several shaping, several things that we are in the process of doing. So to stabilize, to the stability of the server, definitely is going to work. Of that, I have no doubt. You guys will be able to cross each other with massive mobs and no worries about being disconnected, no worries about, you know, anything at all. I'm going to go to Gorse. Gorse is this Zeal when Cignare hits 100. And back in the day, Zeal was my map. I spent countless hours on this map. I used to do 6-7 hours when I was active. A day. A day. It was like a job that I was paying for. But it paid off. It definitely paid off. So, in this map, the red waverings probably will be removed. And eventually, there's going to be two types of Baphomet warriors, right? As you can see, the freaking shitload of mobs here is absolutely insane. But this is this for me and this was our Baphomet warriors are going to be completely different. Some of them are going to have like a volcano or I don't know, lightning strikes type. Of course, there's so many fucking mobs. Holy shit. Let me go here. This spot always packed of mobs. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, if a player's, let's say if a player's doing a party and there's two players here, they'll be able to walk from this corner all the way to the other side. And by the time they get here, they have no other choice but to kill the mobs because there are going to be too many. Once they start realizing the amount of mobs they're going to be able to carry, they're not going to have to walk the entire map to get everything because they don't have to. Again, this is just a test. Some maps will have what it has now and some of them will double what it has now. It's all going to be depending of the amount of people we're going to have playing. So basically, if we have 15, 20, 30 people active, and then all of a sudden we get another 20, another 30, we double our amount, then yeah, we might be able to consider that, depending of the analysis. But the fact is that there will be a point that it will be enough already, and then that's it. That's the environment that we will create, depending of having 50, 100 players. Some people may think that we're dreaming to get 100 players in this game, but it's not. And the fact is that overwhelming players have sent me messages that they cannot wait for our server to go remaster. Unfortunately, we lost our Facebook page because James Ryan, the old programmer, after he stole our server and committed a federal crime, and stole the files in my server, he blocked me from the actual, Facebook. And if you're a member of that group, you can see that the only person working and active and posting and managing and managing the whole group, it was me. So, yeah, I think that it sucks that he did what he did, and eventually he will pay for his crime. I have a feeling that the door will be knocking down very soon. And additional to that, a lawsuit for the loss and what I have paid him thousands of dollars in the last 3 years will be filed. Will be filed, and Mr. Cignare will be going to Ontario to take care of business by law, by the book, because that's what we are. We have integrity, we have honor, and we're not going to break that for this mother schmuck. That being said, we're going to continue working. We're going to continue fighting for what we know we can do. Anything else that is out of our control, all we have is wait time. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and make a good game. We're going to have fun doing it. And I can assure you the outcome. You're going to love it. Wow, there's so many fucking mobs in this map. Too many. I like it. Look at this. Engine. Goddess of the Almighty, let us succeed and repent and remaster our game. Let Age of Cignare Online becomes what is meant to be. Oh, man. Well, we're going to continue being excited. In the meantime, we are going to step down. We're going to go ahead and take a break, have some lunch, listen to some music, and let it burn. Holy shushki. Some people ask me, said, bro, what are you so excited about? You just got robbed. I said, yeah, I know. But it's not about how you fall, but how you get up and continue walking and fighting for what you believe. Those who wish harm to you will get what they deserve in time. But you continue with pride, honor, and integrity, and let your journey be your path, and let the path be your life. That being said, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching. This is your friend Cignare, and I'm out. Wait a minute. I will hold the front door. Mr. Author, I also very grateful and thank you so much for what you're doing. My friend, this community owes a debt to you. You have saved them from the atrocity that has been committed against us. And you have bring hope and life to this project. And I am humble and honored to have you aboard. Thank you, Mr. Arthur. You are the best. Yes, indeed. Yeah, baby. Have a good one, everybody.